If you've been struggling to get face detection or face recognition working on the ESP cam, or if your ESP cam just isn't detecting or recognizing faces properly, then this video is definitely for you. Hello and welcome. If you've just bought this camera and you're searching for a proper guide, don't worry, you're in the right place. Make sure you watch this video till the end because I'm going to walk you through the entire process step by step. From enabling face detection to training your own face data for recognition. So, yeah, stick around. It's going to be practical and hands on. Before we jump into face detection and recognition, let's quickly talk about what's actually inside the ESP32-CAM because understanding the hardware makes everything else much easier. So, this board is powered by the ESP32S module. Let me open it up, and please don't try this on your board because it can damage the module. Inside, we have the ESP32D0WDQ6 chip. If you've watched my earlier ESP32 videos, this is the same dual-core processor we talked about. It supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and runs at 240 MHz. Along with that, the ESP cam also includes an external flash memory chip. And this flash memory is where the board stores everything, your uploaded code, the camera libraries, and all the system files the ESP needs to run. Alright, now let's take a closer look at the other components that make up the ESP32CAM board. Because even though it looks small, it's packed with quite a lot of useful hardware. First, we have the IPEX antenna connector. This tiny port is used to connect an external Wi-Fi antenna. So if you want a longer range, maybe for outdoor surveillance, you can simply attach an external antenna here and instantly boost your Wi-Fi signal. Next, you'll notice a tantalum capacitor on the board. This helps stabilize the power supply when the camera draws sudden spikes of current. In simple words, it keeps your ESP32 cam from crashing or restarting unexpectedly. Then we have a reset button. This is really useful during development. Anytime you upload code or the camera stops responding, just tap this button to restart the board. There's also a voltage regulator on board. This converts your 5-volt input into a clean and stable 3.3 volts, which is required by the ESP chip. The camera module and PSRAM also rely on this regulator, so proper power is extremely important. This small chip right here is the external PSRAM. This extra RAM plays a huge role. It helps the ESP handle smooth video streaming, faster image processing, and advanced features like face detection and face recognition. Now, flipping the board to the other side, we have 3 important components. First is the flash LED. This works just like a small flashlight. Next, we have the FPC connector. This is where the OV camera module plugs in. It's a flexible ribbon connector. Just slide it in carefully and lock it. And finally, the TF card holder. This is your micro SD card slot. You can save photos, videos, logs, and even store additional data for your projects. Alright, now let's move on to the camera programming part. To upload code to the ESP cam, the easiest way is to use a dedicated ESP cam programmer. Something like this one right here. It already has the correct pins, a reset button, and it makes the whole flashing process super smooth. So if you have this programmer, I highly recommend using it. You can still program the ESP cam using a normal FT232 or any TTL to USB module. Now here's the interesting part. Even though everyone knows this as a camera module, the ESP32 cam is actually just a regular ESP32 development board, but with some awesome extra features added on top. It comes with additional PSRAM, it has built-in OV camera connector, a micro SD card slot, and an onboard flash LED. So here's the cool thing. You can use this board for any general ESP32 project, even if you never touch the camera. If your project needs SD card support, extra PSRAM for buffering large data, image processing, audio streaming, or file storage, the ESP32CAM can handle all of that perfectly. Before we open the camera example code, there's one very important step you must do. First, go to the board's manager right here and in the search bar, type ESP32. Now listen carefully. This is where most people make a mistake. If you have installed the latest ESP32 core version, you actually need to downgrade it. Why? because the newer ESP32 Arduino Core versions do not support face detection and face recognition in the default examples. These features were removed from the newer releases. So to make everything work properly, you must install version 2.0.0. This is the most stable and reliable version for ESP-CAM face detection and face recognition. Once you downgrade to 2.0.0, you're all set. Now we can safely move forward. Now let's load the camera example code. Go to File, Examples, and then ESP32 Camera, and select this example. This is the official camera example that comes with the ESP32 board package. We'll make a few important modifications before the uploading. First, scroll down to the camera model section. You'll see multiple camera types listed here. By default, a different model is selected, so we need to change it. Comment out the default camera model and uncomment the line for AI Thinker. And next, go to the Tools and then Board menu and select AI Thinker ESP-CAM. Now plug in your ESP-CAM with your USB programmer and select the correct COM port. Now in the sketch, we're not connecting to any existing Wi-Fi network. Instead, we're configuring the ESP32-CAM to act as its own Wi-Fi access point, basically its own hotspot. This is better for speed, stability, and range, especially when dealing with camera streams. Right here, enter your ESP32 hotspot name and set a password for it. Alright, now let's come down to the setup section of the code. We also need to change these Wi-Fi lines so that the ESP32 works as an access point instead of connecting to an external network. So comment out these lines and replace them with these AP lines. I'll add them in the video description for your convenience. Perfect. Now everything looks good. Let's upload the code. After uploading, open the serial monitor and set the baud rate to 115,200. You may need to press the reset button on the ESP32 once. And here we go. The ESP32 is now broadcasting its own Wi-Fi hotspot. You can see it right here in the serial monitor. It shows the IP address 192.168.4.1. Copy this IP address. We'll need it in the next step. Now go to your laptop or computer, open your Wi-Fi or internet settings, and search for the hotspot name you defined in the code. Here it is. Select it, enter the password you set earlier. And now we are officially connected to the ESP32. The next step is super simple. Just open your browser and paste the IP address we copied earlier and hit enter. And boom, you should now see the ESP-CAM web interface. If you're seeing this page, that means your ESP32-CAM is working perfectly. The camera initialized successfully and the access point connection is also good. From here, we can control everything. Alright, now let's go ahead and start the live stream. Just click here and give it a second or two to load. And there you go. The live video feed from your ESP32-CAM is now running. Now click on these two options to enable face detection and face recognition. And make sure you keep the resolution the same. Once that's done, now click here to enroll your face. Basically, this tells the ESP32-CAM, hey, this is me. Remember this face. And if nothing happens, like if it doesn't enroll or doesn't respond, don't worry at all. That just means we need to tweak or modify a small part of the code. I'll show you exactly how to fix that next. Alright, so now let's head back to the code. Just open this file right here. What we're doing is enabling face detection and face recognition manually inside the firmware. Basically, and we're going to add these two lines. Once you've added those lines, go ahead and upload the code again. Okay, now when the upload is done, just copy the IP address from the serial monitor and connect your laptop to the ESP32 hotspot like before. Open your browser and paste that IP address. Now click on the live stream and again enable face detection and face recognition. As soon as you enable it, you'll notice a red box showing up around your face. That means the ESP32 sees you, but you're not enrolled yet. So let's fix that. Click on the Enroll Face button. The camera will start taking several samples of your face, usually a few different angles. And as soon as it finishes capturing enough samples, it will automatically start recognizing you. And for the best results, make sure your lighting is good. Like, don't stand in the dark or with bright light behind you. So, yeah, that's basically all for this video. In the next part, we're going to do something even cooler. We'll control things only when your face is recognized. This could be lights, doors, relays, whatever you want. And if you run into any problems, just drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.